This, everybody, is Ted's Outdoors. Rambo style. Your turn. What? So, finally it is time for the review of this Pathfinder field bag. I know some of you have been waiting for it, so I'm gonna just go ahead and get it done, okay? So, let's get started. With this bag, I won this. I did not, I didn't pay for this. I won it on a YouTube channel, or a challenge from William Myers at Mantis Outdoors. But I wasn't paid to do this review or anything like that. Now, let's start off with the front pocket. This front pocket goes all the way down to almost this clasp right here. And in here, sometimes I'll carry wire snares or something like that, sold at the Pathfinder school. And then you have this flap right here. Now this clasp, you push it over like that and then turn it. And that actually works fairly well. I was surprised with that. Now in here you have like pen holders. I have 4 batteries and then a couple of pens. And then it has another pocket right behind that. So you can stick any tape or anything like that. Now, I'm not reviewing anything I have in the bag. I just have it in here because we're using it today. And then you have this big old dump pouch right here. And then yet it's divided by this line or this piece of cloth. And so you can have separate your items, have separated items a little bit. Then you have this other pocket, which I keep, just like a extra lighter, bank line, electrical tape, and a charring tin. Now, one thing I need to point out is that there's a lot of Velcro on this bag, and I don't like that. And I don't like how little they put on there, because you put that down there and it takes nothing to come undone, And I don't like that. The only reason I keep things in these pockets with that Velcro is because with the flap down, nothing's going to come out. You have this other sliding pocket right here, maybe for a map or a book or something like that if you need it. You have another pocket right here. Keep a flashlight, fat wood, and a repair stick. And again, there's 2 pieces of Velcro right here. Now, on the back, well, you also have this handle that is reinforced stitching. It's actually very heavy duty to handle. Now on the back, you have this back panel, this pocket, which has Velcro that goes down like that. But when I'm wearing this usually gets pulled up, and then the Velcro sticks to my clothing, so I don't like that. But this back panel is actually very, very useful. I have been using that quite a bit. In some of my videos, you'll see that I keep tinder in here. If I'm just gathering it, what I do is I tuck that flap down, and whenever I gather tinder, I just stuff it right in there. But I also keep my saw in there. And so when I'm wearing the bag, all I have to do is reach in, grab out the saw. It's very easy. I don't have to take the bag off. I don't have to mess with the flap or anything. It's very nice. And then when I'm gathering wood, any type of resources, I just stuff it right in this pocket. And so I really do like that feature. Now in here, you have another slide pocket right there. And you have all sorts of different little pockets in here to separate different types of tinder, different types of resources. If you're gathering food, fire making material, anything like that, rocks, you can just put them all in this pocket. And then I just keep this flap down, fold it over, and zip it up. And that way I can just slide my saw in and out. If I have an axe, I'll put it in there. Now getting to the negative part of this bag. This pocket right here and this pocket right here, I don't use. I have never used these pockets, and the reason for that is because since they're on the outside and they only have a little tiny piece of Velcro, I don't trust anything in there. Unless it's going to fit very snugly or I find another way to secure it down. I just don't want to put anything in here because it might come out. Because that Velcro just doesn't work very well. Now I could add more Velcro on here, I might do that, just have a big strap of it, or I'll just take the pockets off and not use them, but that's not a big deal. I do like that the strap can come off on and off so that you can replace this strap with another strap that you have if you don't want that one, because this stuff is fairly heavy. Then this other pocket over here I don't use. You know, I might just take the cover off and then see if I can fit anything snugly in there. That Velcro is not something I trust with any of my items. You know, if I put a fire kit in there and I lose it, you know, I don't have fire. If I put a first aid kit in there, I get wounded, I can't. And I lose the first aid kit, I'm not going to be able to repair myself. And so I don't really put anything in those pockets. So I'll have to modify that, and that's not a big deal. And you can always just put more Velcro on there. But another thing with this bag is that it is fairly heavy. Since it's made out of canvas material, it's got all sorts of different pockets on it, which is a good thing for some people and, you know, negative for other people. It is fairly heavy. It's going to be a lot heavier than maybe the Pathfinder haversack that's made out of oilskin. You know, it's just a fairly heavy bag, and so some people aren't going to like that. I don't have the exact weight because I don't have a scale that'll do that, and I don't think it's set on the website. But these things run for about 50 bucks, and to be honest, I do think that's a pretty good deal. Now, does it need to be modified a little bit? You know, for certain people it will be. You know, I'm going to take either of these pockets off, or I'm going to reinforce them with Velcro, or do something with them. And then this strap, I might replace, but it's not bad at all. I mean, I have nothing to complain about it. I just might get a nylon strap, because it'll last a little bit better. But, you know, overall, it's pretty good. I've had no problems with anything coming loose. It's all pretty well stitched. Everything is fine. I mean, besides the Velcro, it's all good. And the Velcro is a very, very easy fix. And so, I mean, I don't really know what more to say. I've been carrying this bag quite a bit. I'll show you how I can easily gather things and take out the saw in and out if I need to when wearing this bag. So I wanted to point out one more thing with this bag. Now, I do like this bag, but there are some negativities about it that you need to modify. Or, you know, some of you guys will be completely fine with it, and that's okay. But one thing I don't really like about this bag is that kind of happens, where I can see you down it when that's not completely filled. Now, if you completely fill this to where it's like that, then that's no problem. But what I usually do is I'll just unclasp this and just let it hang down, and that's not a problem at all. And that flap is just free, but, you know, that's not a problem. There's nothing wrong with that. And so I'll just let that flap, and it's easier to get stuff inside and not use that clasp all too often unless I set the bag down for a while. And so, I'd just like to thank you guys for watching. I've been meaning to get to this review for a while. I know that at least one person was waiting for a review on it. I don't know if there's any online right now. So thank you guys all for watching. I appreciate everything you guys do, whether it's liking, sharing, subscribing, or commenting. You know, it all helps and it's all appreciated. I know that you guys aren't obligated to do that, so I do appreciate it when you do. Thank you.